Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic pre-patch and our Death Knight playthrough. We have to go turn in our quest here. Pretty sure this is, where is this one going? Oh yeah, we're going back down to see Prince Valinar. Let's grab a flight here from the Scourge Griffin. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and thank you so much for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I really do appreciate that. I still don't feel like I have a grip on the Death Knight class yet. It may take a little while. What kind of strikes me immediately is just how different it feels from any other class in the game, actually. Havenshire is ours, 1,000 corpses that litter the ground, patiently awaiting rebirth. We strike now at our enemy with the awakened strength of the Scourge. The ghouls have already begun their assault upon New Avalon. Our forces have moved in behind them and taken the Crypt of Remembrance. The attacks upon the gates of the last Scarlet Bastion have begun. Our ghouls are wearing the Crusaders' front lines down while we labor to fortify our new forward base, the Crypt of Remembrance. Venture south to the crypt, which borders New Avalon, and report to my dear brother Prince Kelaseth. Kelaseth, okay. Thank you for trying to kill those of us with a slight lisp. Oh, I'm going to pronounce that one very well. He will be expecting you. Prepare yourself. You are about to witness the next stage of Scourge warfare, domination. Alright, cool. Domination. Good stuff. Yeah, I guess we are just, we're riding, we're hoofing it. Literally hoofing it. But the good news is, I think that now that we control this area, there probably aren't, yeah, there's no hostiles here. Very nice. I actually have no idea how long the opening scenario is. I know that usually it got you to level 58, but that's going to be different now because of the experience buff. Let's talk to Noth the Plaguebringer. Look at this pumpkin patch. Notice anything missing? Of course you don't, because you're a moron. Your brain was probably the first thing to die. Oh, you're pleasant. He wants us to bring him 1 empty cauldron, 1 iron chain, and 10 Crusader skulls. Okay. Hail, Death Knight. I am the Bloodlord Kelaseth, ruler of the southern reaches of Northrend. The Lich King has sought to utilize my talents in ending this mortal affront to the Scourge. As with all things the Lich King asks of me, I am happy to oblige. Of course, a sea of endless souls may sate my thirst certainly sweetened the deal. Okay. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Nothing less than total annihilation will suffice. To that end, a few hundred mindless ghouls assaulting the front gate of New Avalon will not do. We must infiltrate the inner sanctum and dispose of their officials. They must be shown that no one can escape the Scourge's grasp. And lambs to the slaughter. Most humans would have fled the moment a Scourge necropolis took up residence in their airspace, not the Scarlet Crusade. I must confess, I rather enjoy our exchanges with the Crusade. Through the years, Scourge battles against them have resulted in several of the most tragic events in human history. Yet here we stand, again, locked in battle. We shan't deny them the pleasure of eternal servitude to the Lich King. Enter New Avalon and fulfill their death wish. Leave no survivors. I will say, thematically, the questing here is pretty cool. As far as, like, the actual story taking place, it is sad and demoralizing. Yeah, I don't know for how much longer I can just be this evil character. I mean, the Scarlet Crusade is not great either, don't get me wrong. They're not the greatest people. They've done some questionable things, but we're just, like, wholesale slaughtering them. They don't even stand a chance. Let's try to use some of our abilities, shall we? It's easier when we can kite them around and they actually like follow us a little bit, so we could group them all up and then we could spread our diseases with pestilence. But they're not really wanting to do any of that. Oh, you're evade bugged. Amazing. It's the best defense from getting killed in the game is just get evade bugged. I mean, I feel like if we hang out here for a minute, we're gonna get the rest of the citizens we need pretty quickly. Unless they only spawn in so many. Could have swore they were popping back up here, but... Of course now they're not, so let's try to head outside here. So we need soldiers as well. Let's take on some of these guys. They can at least fight back a little bit. What are we supposed to be picking up off the ground? Okay, an empty cauldron. I guess maybe that's back in the kitchen area. There we go, empty cauldron. Of course. There is no loot. Okay. Now we need iron chains. Iron chains, probably going to be somewhere near the blacksmith's place if I had to guess. That's certainly what it seems like. Let's poke our heads in here and see about getting the chains. Here they are. And that tells us there is no loot again, but we did in fact get the item. What else do we need here? We need a couple more citizens, if you can believe that. We haven't slaughtered enough citizens, apparently. More slaughtering of innocents must ensue before we can be done with this one, it seems. Hi guys! Oh, how y'all doing? Oh, you're not doing that great anymore? Sorry to hear it. I'm sorry I have to slaughter all of you. It's not something I would choose to do. But I am under the thrall of the Lich King. And right now I have no choice, except to do as I'm told. Alright, let's mount up here and get this turned in. Well, wait, did we... Oh, I guess we have to go quite further to get the merit. Let's turn these in and see if they chain into anything else, and then we'll dive deeper. That is what we'll do, yeah. We got some boots there, it seems. There we go. Anything else that we haven't equipped? Yeah, we got some legs that we haven't equipped. Some bracers that I haven't equipped. I'm clearly just really bad at noticing that I'm getting upgrades. So there's that. It's okay though, we'll get it all sorted out.
My task is done.
The cauldron is ready to begin spewing its foul corruption across the land. Now, Death Knight, a brief lesson in plague cauldrons. The gas that the cauldron emits is deadly to the living, but empowers the scourge. As with all scourge creations, it feeds off the death and grows stronger the longer it feeds. Take these Crusader skulls and drop them into the cauldron. You will be quite happy with the results. I'm sure I will be delighted. There we go. We got some kind of special brew. Happy days. Used to restore runic power and health. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I will try to remember to use that at all. I'm glad they gave the mayor like a unique model here and just they kind of made him a bit bulky. I feel like this was their old Kultiran rig. That sometimes in Northrend you'll see Kultirans, and their body will resemble this. And I think they just reused it here. And then, you know, it took 12 years after that for us to actually get any kind of different body type humans. Remember when they promised us, when they created the Kultiran class for BFA, and they told us we were going to get big Kultirans and the skinny Kultirans? And we never got playable skinny Kultirans. I remember being confused for a long time because I just remembered them, like, showcasing that. And then looking in the character creator for a long time and realizing like, oh yeah, crap, they did not give us skinny Kultirans at all. We still don't have like any kind of like true other body types, you know. It's a little bit sad, actually. In my travels across the world, I have made several interesting discoveries. For instance, did you know that with proper amount of encouragement, one can extract all the truths that a man dares hide? As luck would have it, I happen to have some encouragement on hand. Keliseth pulls something out of an ornately jeweled box. These are my persuaders. Equip them and take to the field, Death Knight. Apply the pointy ends to the soldiers of New Avalon. Discover the truth about this Crimson Dawn. Pretty sure he gave us, like, brass knuckles. Oh, are we learning how to dual wield now? Is that what we're doing? Are we learning that we can dual wield? I think that's what we just learned. I think that we just learned we can dual wield. Do Death Knights ever dual wield at all in Wrath? In Wrath 3.3, which is the 3.3.5, which is the patch that we're getting, that we're on. Is there a reason that I'm ever going to dual wield? I know Frost dual wield is a thing in retail, I'm pretty sure. They just recently got back the ability to use two-handers, essentially. So... Persuade the Scarlet Crusade into talking. Okay. Like any of these guys, basically? Is your life worth so little? Just tell me what I need to know. We have dialogue here? You think this to be pain and suffering? Destroy this mortal shell so that I may ascend to the heavens. To the heavens? You're gonna ascend to the heavens? Where the hell is that? Is it like, is it near the Shadowlands? The Crimson Dawn, what is it? Speak. They're not gonna speak, man. Well, that didn't help us. That was very, very unhelpful. I guess we just keep doing this until one of them cracks. One of you guys are gonna crack. Yeah, apparently this could go on for quite some time. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these potions, get some of our health back here. This is a little bit of a tedious one. I really don't like quests that are basically all RNG. Like, this could happen now, it could happen 6 enemies from now. We're just getting the same, basically the same repeated dialogue here. And they're like, everybody is dying, help us! Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I am not sure about this one. I guess we'll just keep at it for a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh wait, he'll tell us everything. It's random. Just yeah, suddenly he tells us everything. We've only been told that the Crimson Dawn is an awakening. You see, the light speaks to the High General. The light that guides us, the movement was set in motion before you came. We do as we are told, it is what must be done. I know very little else High General chooses. Who may... Oh, shit. Lies. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. A courier comes soon from Hearthglen. Oh, okay. He was gonna tell us something. We got it completed, so... let's go turn it in. There's a courier. We probably need to intercept the courier at some point. Yeah, that one was a little tedious. I'd rather have it be like, question 10 dudes, like... And then that way we know that we're aiming for like a number and not just like randomly praying that they'll trigger that RNG where they're just gonna tell us what we need to know. An awakening? What nonsense do you speak, boy? What kind of fool would deliver their people into the very heart of the frozen waste? Perhaps, though, this courier holds the answer. I have sent Orbaz, Thessarian, and Koltira behind enemy lines to search for the courier. They have set up a base of operations at the Scarlet Tavern, located at the southern end of New Avalon. The tavern is tucked away behind the two orchards adjacent to the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. You are to make your way to the tavern and report to Orbaz Bloodbane. Alright, things are progressing. We're slowly moving in. Slowly. Well, this is a little bit awkward. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened in this room, but it looks bad. Yeah, it doesn't look normal. Whatever happened here. There's a horse. Is the horse always there?
What?
Something tells me that they're not. Looks like we'll let anyone into the Dark Order these days. When I was given the gift, things were different, much different. As to this courier, we haven't got a clue about when or where this courier is supposed to show up. None of these humans had an answer either. Orbaz points to the scarlet corpses strewn across the floor. Robert speaks. Take two. I did manage to beat something useful out of the last one. Inside Scarlet Hold, they keep a schedule of all patrol routes. I want you to break into the hold and steal the schedule. Breaking through the Scarlet lines was no easy task. We suffered many casualties during the assault and lost one of our best Death Knights, Koltira Deathweaver. Is Koltira's dead? He's not dead. I don't know whether he's dead or alive. Oh, there we go. But I'll be damned if we don't search for him. The last I saw him being bound in irons and dragged away to the Scarlet Hold northeast of here. Tear that keep asunder, Death Knight. Find Koltira. Oh, we will. Koltira is like one of the few characters that I know that we've encountered so far, besides Thessarian himself, and Mograine, obviously. I'm sure I'm supposed to know some of these other Death Knights as well, but I don't. I'm sure they all have rich and storied lore. Oh yeah, hey Robert, you want to equip your actual sword there, buddy? I wish they would stop dropping Crusader skulls. It's getting a little gruesome that we have like 100 skulls just, you know, chilling. They left one person to guard him? Yeah, that was stupid.
Get on with it.
You were foolish in coming after me. I failed. I should have been left for dead. Not two of us. Now two of us might be killed. We are Death Knights of the Scourge. This flies in the face of the Dark Brotherhood's covenants. Thessarian, you blasted fool. The alarms have been sounded. The High Inquisitor and his acolytes will be here soon. I'm too badly injured to be of much use, but I'll do what little I can to help. Slay the High Inquisitor and his cronies, tear off his head, and return it to Thessarian. Vengeance will soothe his savage soul. One more thing. If you do manage to survive and make it back to Thessarian, tell him that they're executing prisoners at the chapel. Perhaps he'll send you there to play hero once more.
There's work to be done.
Said I think my ribs are broken. I need to get my rune blade and armor, just a little more time. Okay. Hey there.
Our master's will be done.
I don't know if I really need a group, but okay. There's more coming. Defend yourself. Don't fall out of the anti-magic field. They'll tear you apart. Would they really tear me apart, though, if I were out of the magic field? I don't think so. I think we probably handled these guys just fine. I can't keep the barrier up much longer. Where is that coward? The High Inquisitor comes, be ready, Death Knight, do not let him draw you out of the protective bounds of the anti-magic field, kill him and take his head. And there we go, we have his head. Perfect. I guess he's done with us. I'll draw their fire, you make the escape. He's getting dazed and stuff. That's hilarious. Wait, what else do we need in here? Oh, we need stuff in here. Yeah, I've made a terrible mistake. I should have went up before I went down. Should have went up before I went down. Oh dear, what's gonna happen up here? Oh, that's great. I guess we can leave party for now. It seems fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure everybody is back up. He did his best to distract them, but... You know, when you have to run back in because you're not smart and didn't do the quest in the right order, then you have problems on your hands after that. We don't really have any quick means of getting away. Any kind of, like, mount or anything like that that we can jump on, or a speed boost, so we just have to leash him and hope for the best, I guess. Nope, they're still not leashed. Yeah, the music is really upbeat sometimes. Sometimes it kind of dies into a lull. Okay, Thessarian. The cry for vengeance must be heard. Commander Plaguefist and a company of Death Knights are on their way to raise the chapel of the Crimson Flame. If there are any Death Knights in prison at the chapel, Plaguefist will get them out. You can still catch up to them if you hurry. Chapel's west of here. Orboz flips through their schedule. These worthless cretins have been busy. Northern patrol routes, southern patrol routes, western eastern. Yep, we get it. They have patrol routes. Wait a minute. What's this? It looks like a western patrol route coming out of the western Plaguelands. This patrol will pass through here today. Going to need a plan. Okay. Is the plan just like randomly find the guy? Maybe he'll come up with a plan in a little bit. Let's come over here and do this for now. We got here, tore the place apart, and headed toward the prison house. We weren't expecting what we found there. Seems the Crusade's been real busy. That whole thing is full of Argent Dawn prisoners. Most of them were already dead by the time we arrived, but a few were still breathing. I was about to go in there and execute the rest of them, but I think you should have the honors. In particular, there's a real feisty human in there that I think you'll take great pleasure in executing. Alright, who do they have? Yeah, I don't know. Ellen Stanbridge. You don't remember me, Blasted Scourge? They've tried to drain you of everything that made you a righteous force for reckoning, every last ounce of good. Try to remember the hills and valleys of Elwyn. Oh, we're... we can't do this until he's doing it. Maybe that's why he wanted to be in a group, so we didn't screw with each other's quest. Yeah, okay, fun time. So why are we not just in our own personal instance of this? If it's so based on one person having an interaction and no one else can have the interaction, then why are we not just all in our own personal instance? Because that feels like it would work a lot better for what they're trying to do. Yeah, they have all the races here, obviously, so we just need... we're the one human. So, like, if we were anybody else, and... yeah, there he goes. Okay, I guess we just wait until... yeah, I mean, clearly we should have just stayed in the group with that guy. Fun times. I guess we'll just run circles around the Flaming Chapel, and maybe eventually she'll respawn. Let's come over here and fight some stuff. Why not just randomly fight things? In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, but these types of games should be set up in such a way that the thing another player is doing should never stop you from progressing. Another player should never be doing something that will stop you from doing the thing you need to do. That's my opinion. Yeah, so they recognize us. I don't know who this person is actually supposed to be, if it's random. What have they done to you? You don't remember me, do you? Everything that made you a righteous force of reckoning, every last ounce of good, everything that made you human. Try and remember the hills and valleys of Elwyn where you were born. Remember the splendor of life. You were a champion of the Alliance once. This isn't you. Let's see. You must fight against the Lich King's control. He's a monster that wants to see this world, our world, in ruin. Don't let him use you to accomplish his goals. You were once a hero, and you can be again. Fight, damn you. Fight his control. There's no more time for me. I'm done for. Finish me off. Do it, or they'll kill us both. This world is worth saving. Do it. Put me out of my misery. What if we just don't? Put me out of my misery. Apparently we have to do this. It's so awful. So awful. I'm gonna hate this character that we're playing by the time we're done with this story. That's kind of the problem that I'm running into. They're having us do all this atrocious stuff, like under the premise that we are being controlled by the Lich King. But it's obvious that we kind of have a little bit of agency in what we do. Felt good, didn't it? No. You're not one of them anymore. You're a scourge. You're one of us forever. Return to Thessarian at the Scarlet Tavern and let him know that Kultira's cry for vengeance has been answered. Chapel of Crimson Flame will be a pile of ash in a matter of hours.
Suffer well.
Probably have some gear, don't we? Yeah, we have gear. We have the gear. Let's do that. I think that's everything that we have right now. We're looking pretty good, though, aren't we? We are looking good. We're just doing really bad things, and it's making me a little bit sad. Another Scourge victory. These Scarlet Dogs have nowhere left to run and hide. It's only a matter of time now. And trinket to increase our parry rating. Let's do that. Nice. That's actually a really good tanking trinket that we're probably going to hold on to for some time.
Make it quick.
While you were out burning churches and murdering vermin, I've been busy formulating a plan. The Scarlet Courier is scheduled to pass by the Scarlet Overlook within the hour. The roads by the Overlook are wide open and swarming with Crusaders. Use this makeshift cover to hide at the Overlook and wait for the Scarlet Courier to pass. When he's close enough, strike with all your fury.
There's work to be done.
Are we going to plant the little bush? Are we going to go bush hiding? I hope so. We'll just dive in a little bush and hide there. That always works. Oh, we became a full-fledged cardboard tree, not even a little bush. Just a big old tree. That's not suspicious at all. Oh, hi there. How are you? Oh, sorry, we have to murder you. Yeah, the tree looked like a nice shady spot, didn't it? I mean, it looks about as realistic as some of the trees in Elven Forest, so... I don't know. I could see how they would get confused. Alright, we got all of his stuff. That was pretty easy. You're going to miss the courier, and that— no, we didn't miss the courier. He reads the message. The armies of Hearthglen and Tirisfal will be marching into a massacre. Now for the second part of the plan. You're going to deliver the message right into the hands of High General Abendis. This message must reach Abendis. We do not want to draw their suspicion. They must continue under the assumption that everything is going as they plan. You will don the Scarlet Courier's clothes, and with help of some dark magic, take on the form of the courier. We're actually already a human, so we don't really need dark magic, but oh dear lord, what did you do to my beard? Why did you do this? They shaved our beard, guys. And left us with a little mustache. Don't mind me, totally a Scarlet Courier with a rune blade on his back. My horse's eyes are glowing? No, they're not. That's your imagination, kid. Where have you been? You were 2 hours late. We were about to send a courier out to the High Commander. General Bendis reads the message. Damn it, the armies of Hearthglen and Tearsfall must not reach New Avalon. The Scourge will slaughter them all. Listen well, courier. The Scarlet Lands are lost. New Avalon and Havenshire are overrun by Scourge. The Spectre of Death looms overhead and threatens to overtake us at any moment. Return to Galvar with this message. Turn your armies around and prepare your ships for travel to the Frozen Waste. When next we meet, it will be in Northrend. Give this to Galvar. Abundus hands you a journal. It will explain everything. Scarlet Crusade is no more. Long live the Scarlet Onslaught. Oh. Okay. Cool. Path of Redemption. The voice whispered, "Come to me." From the very beginning, I knew that it was the Holy Light speaking to me. 7 pages. Okay. I could look at that, but I kind of don't want to be like mounted up and running, but maybe we should have a closer look. I bet it's not the Holy Light that was speaking to her. It happened again. Come to me, the light commanded. This time I woke up freezing, but it wasn't cold in my chamber. I'm going to redouble my efforts. I'll tell the High Abbot tomorrow that I want prayers increased, no more half measures. The Holy Light has taken notice of our good work. This time I was awake. It was very vivid, and yet for a moment, in the middle of the warmth of a sunny day, my breath came out misted and chill. One of the priests noticed and dropped to his knees in prayer. No one else heard the voice, though. At least the witness proves that I'm not going insane. Maybe I should ask Lagrin to pray on the matter? I'll get Jordan and Street to scrutinize their recruiting efforts tomorrow. We've grown bloated with the ranks of unbelievers who yearn only to destroy the undead. That's not enough. The commander and the bishop were both receptive, not that they had any choice. Bishop Street in particular seemed very enthusiastic. He spoke of a new crusade and swore to ferret out the weak and of faith within our ranks. I told him to go easy. We're not destroying the crusade so much as forming an elite cadre of the most faithful to do the light's bidding in Northrend. I fear the man's friendship with Alphonse is slowly twisting him. They both have their uses, though. Street's talk of a new crusade, however, has me thinking. I believe that when this new force is assembled, I will give us a new name. It will have to be evocative of our new mission, yet still provide a tie to the... Oh, it scrolls down. They're usually page by page. This one has a scroll wheel. Jeez. A tie to the past. I will pray with the High Abbot on this. Our prayers have been answered. The High Abbot was particularly moved by the force of the light's voice, its clarity and sense of purpose. Those of us going north, the most faithful, shall be known as the Scarlet Onslaught. And an onslaught upon Northrend we shall be. The cancer of the Scourge threatens to overflow in the crown of the world and drown the rest of us. The time has come to take that fight directly to the Lich King's doorstep. It is with trepidation that I gaze upon New Avalon. I somehow suspect for the last time. The fate of our cause lies in Northrend. I am filled with a sense of ominous foreboding for some reason. The mission ahead should take away these concerns. I will put them out of my mind. The Crimson Dawn is upon us. Whew. Okay. She's probably being whispered to by the Lich King. Or, as we know now, by the jailer. We just pretend that the Shadowlands didn't happen around these parts.
You need something?
We must prepare for the encroaching armies. You will take what you have discovered to High Lord Mograine at once. I will open the portal directly to Arcturus.
Leave me be.
Hey, that works for me. Wait, where's the portal? Hey, buddy. You said you'd do the whole portal-y thing? Oh, here we go. You did what? You have become an instrument of doom, Death Knight. We will ravage these approaching armies and raise the dead as our own. The trap has been sprung. The armies of Hearthglen and Tearsfall have arrived, just in time to see their enclave in flames. If they turn back now, they fight us with their backs turned. Mograine shakes his head. No, they have only one option, which has only one outcome: apocalypse. As we speak, they prepare to make one final stand. The Lich King awaits your return, champion. He stands watch below us at Death's Breach. Okay. Alright, do I need to, like, maybe train some abilities or something? I feel like that could be a good idea. Let's come visit our trainer. We need to, like, be tracking our class trainer. That would be really cool. It's not tracking it anyway, so... Okay, cool.
What?
Blood Boil. Yeah, we need this. Boils the blood of all enemies within 10 yards, dealing 89 damage. Deals additional damage to targets infested with blood, plague, or frost fever. Chains of Ice. That's a slow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where, like, I have a lot of abilities. Almost more button presses than I'm strictly comfortable with. Maybe I do this. I'm trying to figure out the order with which I'm going to do things. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just... It's not great. Okay, yeah, something like that for now. It's gonna be an interesting class for me to try to learn. There's like a lot of things to consider. You have to track your runic power, you have to pay attention to what runes are up, you have to get your diseases up, you spread them, you pop them. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. Now wait, where is the Lich King? He's down below, okay. So we need to take the Griffin down, I guess. Yeah, it's getting to be a lot to kind of try to keep track of. I'm wondering how it's going to be. I know we're going to have a few more abilities. We're going to get Death and Decay. Do we get like... We get like one more like Unholy Aura thing that goes around us, like the flies that swarm around us. I forget what the ability is called. It's getting to be a lot.
Bow before your king.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna do that. You've served me well. Okay. No, go ahead. The mark of the Scourge has been burned into the Scarlet Lands. You have reaped death and destruction for us as far as the eye can see, and delivered to me the last of the Scarlet armies. The Lich King points to the ruins of Havenshire and the burning city of New Avalon. It is now time to finish what you started. You've slaughtered legions beyond number, and still your dark heart craves more. Your hunger knows no end. No, this is you. Don't blame this on me, man. You made us this. Don't put this back onto me. There must come an end to all things, Death Knights. The Scarlet armies make their final stand against us.
Crusaders.
For them, there is no escape, no choice, and for this reason they will fight with a ferocity that you have yet to witness. Use this horn to call forth one of my worms, climb upon its back, and command it into battle.
You know what to do.
I have vague ideas of pressing buttons, that's about it. I'm doing stuff. Okay, here we go. Press the buttons! All of the buttons! What does this one do? Devour, okay. This is actually kind of cool. This is better than a bombing run because we have like some agency in like where we go, what we do. Oh, there's more stuff up here. Yeah, I definitely want to be, definitely just want to be doing this. And we need Ballista to be destroyed anyway, so... Nom nom nom? Do I nom nom on them? I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really seem to be regenerating any energy whatsoever. Oh, there we go. I'm eating this one. Okay. Yeah, I do need to find, like, just a dude to eat here. Nom nom nom. We just drop his corpse. Actually quite funny. In the most morbid way imaginable, actually. Are we good here with this? Are we good? We are good. Okay, how do we get back? I guess we just fly back and then just dismount when we're there. Okay. Oh yeah, hey guys. No one told me to spend the talent points. Oh, we have so many talent points to spend. I did not even think about talent points. Nothing occurred to me about talent points. I'm not ready to do my build yet. Increased critical strike chance, that seems good. Blade barrier seems good. Whenever your blood runes are on cooldown, you get a blade barrier. All these seem good. Whenever you kill an enemy, you gain runic power. Let's go 5 into blade barrier. 3 into subversion. 50% chance after dodging or taking direct damage to gain scent of blood. The next attacks gain runic power. Increase your attack power by 1 for the armor value that you have. Two-handed weapon spec, we want that. We'll do 3 here. We'll do Rune Tap. Increases your chance to critically hit with weapons and spells. I feel like I want everything. I feel like I just want everything. You have a chance equal to your parry chance of taking 15% less damage from a direct spell. Heals for up to 2% of your maximum health whenever you kill a target. Increase of the damage of blood strike and heart. Yep. Increase your total strength. Yep. Place a mark of blood on the enemy whenever the marked enemy deals damage to a target, that target is healed. I mean, yeah. Sure. Abomination's Might increases attack power of us and the raid members. Bloody Vengeance. 3% bonus to physical damage you deal for 30 seconds after dealing a critical strike from a weapon swing. This is all nuts. All absolutely crazy. Okay, but we've done it. We do it. Glyphs. I forgot about glyphs. Okay, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and dismount. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think to open my talent tree and, you know, do that. We're gonna respec at some point. I'll look up an actual Blood Death Knight build, and we'll do it right. But for now, it is what it is. I place this helm upon your head to complete your terrifying visage. Any that dare look upon your dark countenance will know that death comes. Let none stand so boldly against your king so as to face your merciless wrath.
There is no light.
There remains one final task.
Darkness.
Light's Hope Chapel. The Scarlet Enclave is no more. What remains of the Crusade will be dealt with in Northrend. We now turn all of our efforts to Light's Hope Chapel. No longer will this affront to your master be allowed to exist. I have issued my final command. Scourge Commander Thalanor awaits your arrival at the edge of Broman Mill. Go northwest, through the cave, into the Noxious Glade, and take the path leading out of the glade to the mill. It's funny when the Lich King has to give you driving directions. He's like a gas station employee that you've stopped along the way, and you're getting driving directions from the frickin' Lich King. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, so over here, yeah, we need to. I guess we're literally maybe going all the way around. Yeah, we can't take any shortcuts. He literally just gave us the directions. I ignored the directions.
Leave no survivors.
And yeah, we just have to run it, which is fine. Oh yeah, so many good talents here. We're getting so many abilities. It's too many abilities, honestly. Oh, we're not going the right way either. Yeah, we're getting a lot. I'm like kind of worried about the number of abilities that we have. It's turning out to be more abilities than the warrior has even. Instantly strike the target and his nearest ally, causing weapon damage. Oh jeez. Okay, cool. Rune Tap. Mark of Blood. Yep. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I will take any hints that you guys can like succinctly give on rotation and priority. Because this is so many different abilities to press. Like, Heart Strike is probably good for some cleave. Death Strike is obviously when we want to get some of our health back. Blood Strike is good because it deals extra damage to things that have our plagues on them. Like, I understand what the buttons do. It's starting to feel like I just pound whatever button is available to me, and by that, I win. Like, that's what it's starting to seem like. We are sliding in a weird manner. Something weird was going on there for a minute. Yeah, it really feels like you press the button that's up. That's fine, but what happens then is, like, I get hyper-focused on my action bar, and I stop looking at the stuff that's going on around me, and that's not good, especially not good for a tank. So I'm kind of hoping that some kind of flow emerges from the abilities that I will just be able to feel out over time. Yeah, we still don't have Death and Decay, and who knows how many more abilities we're going to learn just from our talent tree, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. The High Lord and the other Death Knights are preparing to strike. We will squeeze the last remnants of life out of this place. The Argent Dawn stands defiantly against us at Light's Hope Chapel. They dare oppose the Scourge, and for that reason alone they must be destroyed. The mighty armies of the Lich King stand at the ready as the final battle for the Plaguelands approaches. Today we ascend to the immortal realm of Scourge heroes. The Scourge have heroes now? When you are ready to do battle, report to High Lord Darian Mograine. It is the High Lord who will issue the final march orders and command our armies at Light's Hope Chapel. We get an axe or a sword. I'm probably just going to take the sword. This is where I find out later the axe is better for tanking or something, I'm sure. They both have the same top end damage. The axe has more stamina. And more crit. Maybe we take the axe. We don't have any axe skill, so that's going to be wonderful.
We are done here.
Maybe we'll just end up taking the sword. Let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Talk to High Lord Mograine. Where is he? So the battle is going on right now, right? This is happening in live, in real time. I guess that's like the battle's already started and now we just need to like finish it up. So it's Tyrion versus Darion. Maybe we want to be a little closer to the action here and maybe like see what's going on. I doubt we can fight these guys at all. They look like they'd probably just kill us in one hit, so. Okay, he's having a moment.
Bring them before the chapel.
I don't know what's happening. Why did he teleport into a bubble and then move 2 feet? I'm just a little bit confused. High Lord Darion Morgan kneels in defeat before Tyrion.
We have lost.
Oh.
No hope.
We have lost. Okay.
Learned nothing, boy. You have become all that your father fought against. Like that coward Arthas, you allowed yourself to be consumed by the darkness, the hate, feeding upon the misery of those you tortured and killed. Your master knows what lies beneath the chapel. It is why he dares not show his face. He sent you and your death knights to meet their doom, Darion. What you are feeling right now is the anguish of 1,000 lost souls. Souls that you and your master brought here. The light will tear you apart, Darion.
Save your breath, old man. It might be the last you ever draw.
Now we look the part.
My son,
Father!
my dear, beautiful boy.
Ah! What is...
Father, you have returned. You've been gone a long time, Father. I thought...
Nothing could have kept me away from here, Darion. Not from my home and family.
Except going to Maldraxxus.
I wish to join you in the war against the undead. I want to fight. I can sit idle no longer.
Darion Mograine, you are barely of age to hold a sword.
He looks
let
ripped.
alone battle the undead hordes of Lordaeron. I could not bear losing you. Even the thought.
If I die, Father, I would rather it be on my feet, standing in defiance against the undead legions. If I die, let me die with you.
My son, there will come a day when you will command the Ashbrew, and with it, mete out justice across this land. I have no doubt that when that day finally comes, you will bring pride to our people, and that Lordaeron will be a better place because of you. But, my son, that day is not today. Do not forget.
Touching. He's mine now.
You betrayed me. You betrayed us all, monster. Face the might of Mograine.
Pathetic.
You're a damned monster, Arthas.
You were right, Fordring. I did send them in to die. Their lives are meaningless. But yours... How simple it was to draw the great Tyrion Fordring out of hiding. You've left yourself exposed, Paladin. Nothing will save you.
Yeah, we need to pick a side here, quick.
Days, not today. Tyrion!
Oh, snap. There we go.
Arthas!
What is this?
Your
Impossible. This is not over. When next we meet, it won't be on holy ground, Paladin.
Rise, Darian, and listen. We have all been witness to a terrible tragedy. The blood of good men has been shed upon this soil. Honorable knights, slain defending their lives, our lives. And while such things can never be forgotten, we must remain vigilant in our cause. The Lich King must answer for what he has done, and must not be allowed to cause further destruction in our world. I make a promise to you now, brothers and sisters. The Lich King will be defeated. On this day, I call for a union. The Argent Dawn and the Order of the Silver Hand will come together as one. We will succeed where so many before us have failed. We will take the fight to Arthas, and we will tear down the walls of Icecrown. The Argent Crusade comes for you, Arthas!
So too do the Knights of the Everblade. Although our kind has no place in your world, we will fight to bring an end to the Lich King. This I vow. His eyes are upon you at all times.
There will be no atonement for us. We are forever damned to walk the earth as monsters. While the Lich King may have loosed his grip upon us, the specters of our past will forever haunt our memories. We must make amends in the only way we know how, death. I ask you now to join me in Arcarus as the Knight of the Ebon Blade. Together we will destroy the Lich King and end the Scourge. I kinda want to take the axe because it has more stamina. Okay. The haze has been lifted. I can see as clearly now as the day I plunged the Ashbringer into my own heart to free my father's cursed soul, my last memory as a free man. We must take back Acheris from the Scourge if our order is to survive in this new world. I have taught you how to call forth a Death Gate. When the Death Gate will return you to Acheris when you call upon it. Use it now and meet me at Acheris. I know I'm putting an R in there that doesn't belong, but Acheris, Arceus, Arceus. I know. Whew, okay. I hope we're done, like, murdering innocent people and killing childhood friends and all that jazz. Nice. The Lich King has returned to Northrend, wounded by the Ashbringer, but the second floor still holds the last of his armies. The Hall of Command has been secured, but the Lich King has left us a little present in the heart of Acheris. The Stitch Terror patchwork and a horde of abominations have taken over the second floor. But we got it. However... Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we can actually wield this because we have some skill. They gave us some weapon skill, guys. That's actually amazing. It's great. Are we going to be able to go do some rune forging while we're here? Oh, yeah. There we go.
What happened to Patch? What happened to Patch?
Well done, Death Knight. The remaining Scourge will be dealt with in short order and the rebuilding process will begin anew. I have but one last task for you. You are now and forever will be a Knight of the Ebon Blade, but know this, you were once a hero of the Alliance. This order must establish itself for allies for itself if it is to survive. You must represent the Knights of the Ebon Blade to the Alliance. On the platform to the southeast is a portal to Stormwind City. Take this letter given to me on your behalf by Lord Fordring and deliver it to King Varian Rin. Use the portal. This is probably not going to go very well, but let's go for it. Yeah. Is this where they like boo at us and throw fruit at us and stuff? Yeah, probably. They are not going to be terribly pleased with us. Oh, I forgot that they made some changes to Stormwind for the expansion. That's interesting.
Stormwind is reborn.
You have mere moments to live, he says. Varian stares off into the distance. Indeed, old friend, blood and honor. Varian fixes his gaze upon you. Were it not for this letter from Tyrion, you would be slain upon my floor. Only an endorsement from one of the greatest paladins to ever live could have ensured your survival. We will work together against the Scourge, against the Lich King. Glory to the Alliance. First and last. That we don't need. That's a quest from Vanilla. So yeah, there's that. That being said, where is our breadcrumb to get into Northrend? Or not into Northrend, into Outland even. I guess from here, guys, we would just head towards the Blasted Lands and take the portal. Let's go see what, if any, flight points we have. Would have been nice for Varian to give us a quest into the Outlands. That would have been something.
Greetings.
Oh, we just have every flight point. That's good. Alright, well guys, I'm going to stop here for the day. Next time we get on the Death Knight, we are going to be going into Outland. Now, in Outland, we will do some questing. A lot of what I'm going to do, at least initially, is I want to run the dungeons. I want to learn how to tank on this class and kind of just see how that goes. We have some decent gear to start off, so it shouldn't be a problem to jump in, and we'll just do some ramparts runs and see how it goes. I'm also going to look up a spec and get our spec straightened out so that it makes some kind of sense and so that I can read up on it and understand it a little bit more. So yeah, that's what we have in store. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate the support so far on the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. We will see you back here again sometime really soon. Bye for now.